Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read for you and who, and this is going to be a general read. So if you are looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, all right? Let's see here. This is going to be you and who. The who could be friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, one side of a situation or another. Even a person of interest too, okay? So do note that, all right? This is going to be for all sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs, all right? So before we do that, in fact, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to pull a card for self-love for you like I did with the other videos, even at the beginning of the month, and you can see what self-love card I pulled for you at the first half of November and compare that to the second half of November, which is what we'll do right now, okay? So we're going to see what's in store for you here, Virgo, and what wants to come out, what's important for you to know in terms of self-love, because we all know it starts with you, right? And that affects your relationships too. So let's check it out. What is it that you need to be aware of in self-love, and how is it going to affect your relationships, right? And how can it? You know, we all know that it can. So let's take a look, because it does start with us. What's important for Virgo to be aware of on the second half of November in terms of their situation? Okay, this flipped out. What is it? What do we have here? How can I surrender even more in this moment? Okay, there's that control thing, right? You know, I think this has kept bobbing up for you for quite some time, guys, if I'm correct, okay? And that's what I've been feeling here. So that's what's coming into play. So how can I surrender even more in this moment? So this might have to do in terms of relationships, in terms of situations, but in terms of yourself, being able to let go, because letting go of that control, right? It's definitely important to have that those strong intentions and that wonderful desire for what we want, but it's also just the other 50% of that is being able to let go of the outcome. So this is about creating what it is that you want and desiring what you want. But that's 50%. The other 50% is to let it go of the attachment, in terms of how it's going to, of what the outcome will be, okay? Because this is what the universe is saying, is that it wants you to give the wheel to the universe at this time, is what it's talking about, okay? Allow the universe some time to step in and give it some breathing space so the universe can work its magic within you, okay? Within the situation. So let go of the wheel and really trust, right? Really focusing on trust, and trust so deeply, really, that it just turns into to beautiful, deep gratitude is what this talks about, okay? And you may not be able to see it yet, but this is saying that that trust can sometimes really, when you trust so much, it can turn into deep gratitude. And when that takes place, you got it. You know that you got it right there, okay? So you're not alone, okay? So that's what this is saying, is that your life purpose is more about the surrender, okay? So that the universe can produce these beautiful miracles in life for you, okay? And that's what's coming into play. The universe does want you to do that. And I think that's one of the biggest things right now, guys. Very, very key, okay? So, yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the saying Ikigai. It's Japanese words, but really what it focuses into it's about your reason to live, right? Your reason to live, and that's what this really this really kind of reminds me of that. It's about Ikigai is not going to happen overnight, so giving up control is not going to happen overnight. But what this is, by working and continuing to develop, in what it is that you want to happen, it's going to actually get there. It really actually moves your life into that, okay? It's about, it's that common ground between what we love and then also what we're good at, and what the world needs, and more of, and maybe that is something that you're thinking of that there, in terms of what that is for you. Maybe it's love, and for you it could be that, and perhaps a big part of that in that process is the fact of being able to give up control. What's going to help you in this process? What's going to help you in this? Let's pull a card. I think I'll pull the same card as I did with the others, the same deck. Let's take a look at a love card. See what wants to come through for you, Virgo, okay? So I thought that was so interesting. So it keeps coming up. So there's a little bit more work in that area, guys, is what I'm really feeling. Again, you know, developing that trust, right? That then turns into gratitude, and you know that you're really hitting the mark there, okay? Here it is. I just caught it before it fell down. Remembrance, okay? This is about resurfacing of past feelings and past emotions, okay? So this is a 21 card, so take a look at it here. It's remembrance, and this is remembrance of old emotions that, you know, might be stirring up within you, okay? And that's probably why it's been hard to maybe give up, you know, some sort of control. It could be the case there for some of you. Yeah, it could be. So it's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's, you know, it's a 3 card that talks about, you know, being creative. It's also about community, you know, kind of that type of thing, being very expressive, right? You know, and this is about, you know, we're all connected energetically to both the past and the future. You know, and our life is a kind of like this chain of where we have been and where we are now and what we'll be, right? So this is saying is that your past feelings and emotions are kind of resurfacing, and you might be feeling that, guys, and just note that it's okay. It's okay for these things to come up, okay? It's just a reminder for us to learn from them, and honor every part of the process, and honor your past, right? But what is not good is to be stuck into the past and stuck into that old feeling of having to, you know, perhaps control, you know, be healthy and reflecting upon the past, but the preoccupation of it is going to affect your present moment. And of course, your present moment affects your future, right? So that's what this is saying. Be grateful for all the experiences. Love and be grateful for the experiences, pain, sorrow, whatever, because it's made you a better person to where you are today, all right? And that's what this wants for you to remember. But don't get stuck in the past, okay? Because that's going to drown you, okay? And honor, respect all your emotions because they're a part of you, right? And honor, respect that, but know what it is that you want, your vision in terms of moving forward. And that's what this talks about. So this is really beautiful, okay? So really, you know, surrender the past, right? That might be holding some of you back here is what I feel here. And anything else that wants to come through is going to help in your love life. Yeah, this is about maybe some sort of karmic completion of some sort, guys. I probably put the nail on the head right here for some of you. I mean, really put the hammer to the head of the nail right here. This could be, you know, ending some sort of cycle, karmic cycle in your life. So it's ridding of all those past things. And now it's cleared the deck. It's cleared the runway for you now to take off and to embrace and to be excited about this opportunity of the future because you've actually cleared out all karmic debt. And that's what I'm feeling for you. So this is a beautiful place to be and a beautiful time to do a reading for you. So we're going to jump into this. I'm going to put this aside and we're going to grab... let's see, put this aside here. We're going to find out where you're at right now about you and the other persons and jump into the main read, okay? And for some of you that are having a problem, you know, with the past within there, definitely do check out our Beyond the Read session up there. And it's also in my description box. We do have a new service that's called Rapid Change Session that really focuses on phobias or focuses on increasing success in relationships, but also gets rid of any post-trauma of the past. So if that seems to resonate with you, that really has been incorporating a little bit more sadness and depression, then you definitely want to check out the Rapid Change Session because that might be best for you there to check out as well. And it's in my description box too, okay? But let's zero in where you're at right now, what the cards have to say, and let's take a look at Virgo, what that is for you here, okay? So where are you at right now? What's important for you right now? We've got the Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So good. We've got some of that earth energy for you here right now, okay? Now, you might be in the spotlight right now. We've got that Six of Wands, and that is that kind of that victory pose, the wreath of success here for you right now, right? So the spotlight is on you. looks like the karmic cycle's done. It's like, ta-da, I now have, I've kind of like, I have this new opportunity to move forward with success in my life, and I've learned my lessons, and I've come out a better person because of it. And that's what I see here. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. You might be taking on this energy, or you might have someone around you that's in the spotlight like that, like that. But I do kind of feel this is you. And then I get the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The pages are about some sort of message coming through. But what I love about this is that this is about manifestation. This is about, manifestation, a new enterprise, right? So this is an opportunity for a brand new beginning, and this could be, again, in life, to move forward. And it's kind of striking the tree posts, and you're starting to plant the roots and now be able to grow your life the way that you would like to see it. So manifest it the way you want to see it. And that is going to be super key for you here, okay? So manifesting is going to be super key on this new beginning. Anything else you need to know about that? Yeah. When I clarify that page and that new beginning, I get follow your dreams. Some of you guys, it could be love. Some of you, it could be, a new, manifestation in terms of your life, on how you see your life. But whatever it is, it's rooted, and that's that red color, and that blue is the throat chakra. You're communicating that, and you're rooting that. It's a 13 card, reduces to a 4, and that's what gives you that groundedness, right? That groundedness of the Page of Pentacles when they're kind of talking about that tree type thing. And then I get the Queen of Pentacles, which I really feel this new beginning, it could be that you're dealing with another earth sign, or you're taking on this energy. And I really feel that now it's kind of like that pause of like, taking inventory, knowing your value, and be very careful in terms of how you place your money. But she's also very of the earth, that motherly instinct, gets her vibes and revived from Mother Nature, right? And that's what I feel coming towards you right now. So it's about that calm before really moving forward. This is just knowing your value. This is truly knowing your value in moving forward. And I think this is really key. So you've come out of, some of the chaos, and now you're into the spotlight, right? You're taking that bow, and this is that tectonic breath before you move on to that next step, okay? And that's how I see it here, and following your dreams, all right? It's like that serenity, right? This is about taking care of your vibration and positively creating the environment that's going to bring you down to feeling really good. So that's what I feel. It's like that energy balancing has been paying off for some of you that's been doing that. Congrats. For those of you that might might need to kind of balance out those chakras, you definitely want to check out some videos, even perhaps on YouTube, that can actually allow you to balance things out and clear that space by really taking care of your vibration. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side, okay? What about this other person? Whoa, I get the Chariot, okay? Woo, okay. So yeah, could be dealing with a Cancer. What else wants to come through? 6 of Swords. Anything else for this other person? And you might relate to one side more than the other. I'm just focusing you on here, the other person over here, okay? So you just feel free to reverse the message as you see fit, okay? You might resonate with one side. Whoa. I'm going to take this one out because this one seemed to be leading. Ooh, okay. So this other person on the other side, we get the Chariot, which is a major arcana, the 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, okay? Now, the Chariot is all about balancing that dark and light side and just moving forward, okay? So this person is really focused on kind of balancing out their situation. It could be, it's a 7 about having faith, and trusting faith that they'll be led in the right way and they'll be able to balance, things out here. Again, a Cancer type energy. So moving forward, and then of course I get the 6 of Swords. This is about, moving forward to calmer waters, which is not so choppy, and having a birthing of something new, having a better smooth sailing here, getting rid of past disappointments that maybe weren't working out. And then of course you get the Queen of Swords, predominantly so, is the one that will move that away, right? Deeply in thought before making that decision, and then cutting out that of which is not going to lead her to her purposeful life, lead her to the love, or lead him, to the love, that they want. So it's more the energy, not the sex, whether not the gender, more about the energy. So this is the energy about really contemplating, deep thinking, intuitive, and just really, really strong and powerful, and then being able to, focus on what her dreams are, and then, planting those flags on what this person wants and being able to move forward, but really cutting out all of the things along the way that aren't working. Okay. That's what I feel here. Anything that's in terms of where this person's at right now, anything else? Domestic harmony, yeah. They're all about, creating harmony within their lives, okay? From a heartfelt standpoint and a communication standpoint, okay? So domestic harmony is really key for this person. It's a 46 card that reduces to a 10. That's an ending with a brand new beginning. See, they've gone through some sort of ending with a brand new beginning, yeah. And it's cool because this is about, this could have been they had to cut out a troubled relationship, a partner or a roommate or something that or even get rid of a house itself, of some sort. They need to cut something out because it's a time of healing of relationships in their home, and that's key. So it could be that that's what they're doing, right now. Okay. Make a commitment to a present relationship now, and they can move forward in declaring their love and be able to move forward. And it could be that that's what they're doing. There's the desire to go to that next level, and that's what this person wants. And this is, they're not going to sell out. They're really going to make the necessary improvements to actually create what it is that they want, and that perfect domestic harmony in their home and in their life, right? Rather than just walk away. So that's kind of what I feel here. So this is interesting. Anything else for this person over here that wants to come out in terms of where they're at right now? Let's see here. The next step. Yeah, remember I just said taking that next step, kind of doing the heavy lifting or whatever is necessary in terms of this, relationship or situation is what I see here. So this is cool. They're ready to do that, all right? And this is about maybe doors are opening for success. They're moving towards their dreams. Maybe they're getting some sort of mentorship in something, or just success in a relationship. What is the next steps, the best way for you to move forward in this situation? What is the best way for you to move forward, Virgo, in this situation? Okay, what do we get here? Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing, okay? So if things weren't working out before, the universe is now having a brand new opportunity. And we talked about that, in terms of this, in terms of things taking place here. Especially at the beginning, when I think we said that kind of that karmic situation, there's an opportunity where you've cleared the cycle and now things are ready to move forward. And this is beautiful, okay? So this is nice. I like to see this because it just tells me that there's an opportunity for you to have some luck in your life. This is ruled by Jupiter, okay? And so this is a beautiful thing, is to be on top of the world, and I think things are changing for you here. Best way to move forward is go with the cycles. Yeah, be efficient, routine-oriented, go with the flow a little bit, okay? You're going to have to go with the flow, but do the things that are necessary for you to get to your success. So do put in the work of the Knight of Pentacles, right? Knights are about motion. Pentacles, your Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy here, okay? So it does want you to do that. Anything else? Yeah, make sure that you're being your honest, true self when you make your decision, okay? So you might have a decision that you'll be making. You're going to be making a judgmental, decision. And it's kind of like right now, both outcomes are just as likely. So it's kind of like, but whatever it is, it's going to get you out of duality, and it's going to put you into making that, single decision here. But it's whatever leads to your true self, because you can't hide it any longer. It wants to come out, right? And so I really feel that in terms of that judgment, that's what's coming into play here. Anything else in terms of this judgment card? Heart and mind union. Beautiful, okay? This is that joy. This is, you have an opportunity to manifest at a very high vibration now, okay? So this is a heart and mind connection that maybe in terms of this relationship or situation that you have that, but this judgment that you're going to be making is going to bring you lots of joy. And then, the heart is whatever's going to bring you joy, and that vision, and the mind is about that plan and action, right? That plan and action, joy and vision of what you want, putting on top of the world, and then making that decision and feeling that they both married each other there. So I think that's really, really key there. So your next way forward, ultimate love. Wow. Forgive the others and yourself. And then that allows you to get the ultimate love, and really love yourself, because if you carry that love inside, it's going to be shown on the outside. Okay, and that's why there's a mirror there. Look at yourself and make sure you can look at the mirror and love the perfect imperfections and where you've come from, where you are now, and visualize that ultimate of what it is that you want to be, who you want to be. And this is saying, and I think that's what's coming through right now. This is beautiful, Virgo. This is really beautiful. So focus on, forgive others, because when you forgive others, you forgive yourself, right? And you have to change the inner work so it will change the outer as well. Okay, what is the best way for this other person to move forward? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, let's take a look at what that is, and anything else that wants to come through this other person. What are they at? Ooh, okay, so the best way to move forward for them is they're being strategic and taking a moment to get the guidance that they need. Okay, so they might be taking a time out. Major Arcana, the Hangman. So, yeah, I mean, and it's, when I get the Hangman, there could be that there's been some sort of delays in terms of, choosing the right way to move forward, being a little strategic about it, but knowing what this person is looking for, right? It's the Three of Wands. Threes are all about that communication, and the Wands are about, having better preparation and foresight before moving forward and taking a pause. Yeah, it's really what I feel here. In terms of the relationship or situation, they're waiting for the right time to come forward, okay? And right now they're kind of trying to balance themselves in some chaos, but they're right now they're trying to manage their energy, okay? They're trying to manage their energy right now and to balance any sort of chaos and really deal with their emotions is really what I feel. And then they're focusing on manifesting. Yeah. Taking inspired action and really focusing on what it is that they want. So manifesting love. They want to see love come through here, okay? And they're trying to balance themselves first, align with it, visualize it, start working towards it, and then stepping back and receiving it, because you have to be able to step back and receive it. Just like we talked about you in terms of letting go of control, you do 50% of visualizing it, and then it's about time for you to kind of step back and receive, right? So that's what this talks about, that they need to align to receive, and how to manifest this love that's going to bring me a higher love is really what I feel. There's hearts in the balloons that are uplifting into the sky, right? So they're learning how to manifest better, but they need to balance their emotions out a little bit. How does this person think of you? How does this person think of you, Virgo? What wants to come through for you? How does this person think of you? What is it? Whoa. So guys, yeah, they want to trust you. So they want to trust you, and they're focused on getting through some of their grief that they have in their life. So they want to trust you, and they're also focused on, they were focused maybe perhaps on you instead of their grief, is what this talks about. I focused on you instead of my grief. So maybe in the situation with them is that they were more focused on you rather than healing themselves. Okay, that could have been the case. I understand you better now, okay? So I think that through this time, maybe you were at a distance from each other, they do understand you better now, okay? And that's what I see here. Anything else in terms of how they feel about you? Let's pull these other cards here and see what wants to come through. What is it? Calling in a soulmate. Yeah, your prayers and affirmations and visualization will bring you together. So they really feel that you're a soulmate. I really kind of see that's what's kind of coming through. Finances and career. So their finances are a factor right now, in terms of their situation, in terms of their love life. So could be finances and career are important. How do you feel about them? Let's take a look at what that is. Virgo, what is that? So yeah, so if they've been kind of preoccupied lately, that's kind of the reason, okay? It could be the case there. I tell myself you don't mean that much. Okay, so, just to kind of put the pressure off of things not happening right away, it could be that you might be telling yourself they don't mean that much to you. Anything else that wants to come into play here? Oh, wow. This is about, I hope you're happy for me. Okay, so that's what's coming out too. Anything else that wants to come out? I'm sorry. So maybe that you've made a choice, that you have made a choice to kind of move on. In some way. Virgo, note your comments below. I'd love to know, guys, okay? Definitely drop a like and subscribe, but I really feel that, yeah, you're sorry. Maybe that things that didn't work out, that maybe you had to leave. Yeah, it's kind of like there wasn't, I feel that for some of you, it's unrequited love. there could have been not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going. Maybe not enough communication to even develop that, because the timing might not have been right? There's a lot of passion, okay? There's no doubt, a lot of passion, here. There's no doubt. Maybe the timing was off, guys, but you both have a brand new beginning, which is interesting. And this situation is calling for you to have trust, is what's coming out for you, Virgo. This is, divine timing. You had a karmic completion to go through. This person really had to go through and clear their emotions and to build more domestic harmony in their life. And work might be getting in the way. But this card is also telling how you feel about them. This could be the one. So it really could be the case, okay? Yeah, that's really kind of what I feel about. That's what I'm kind of getting here. Yeah. They felt that you were their best friend, okay? Just so you know, they really feel that you are their best friend, right? And that's what's coming through here. And they want you to know that they're secretly heartbroken, okay? In this situation, they may not admit it, but they are, okay? And they feel that no one loves them like you do, okay? Oh my gosh, guys, let me know how this resonates. Note your comments below. Sending lots of love and light. Definitely subscribe, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.